Hello, my name's Alison James. I'm the General Manager here at the Edinburgh Hotel and Cellars, and welcome to the lead up for 2013 Shiraz Day. This day's been quite a special day on our calendar and really in the States wine calendar these days. It began many years ago, in fact 20 years ago, after the shop had been rebuilt after a dreadful fire. We built the shop specifically to be a wine shop, and John and I employed a gentleman called Michael Andrew Arthur, who was our cellar manager, and over the next year or so we had a few challenges. One was quite successful. We flew some winemakers from Western Australia over and did a Riesling challenge against South Australian Riesling makers, and we did a Cabernet challenge. And then we decided that we'd do a Shiraz challenge, and that proved to be the most successful, and so we continued on. But in the second year we actually grew it and started doing the marquee in the car park, and the marquee has grown in size over the years. It's a wonderful event. It brings the best of South Australian wineries together to compete in a local environment, and basically the customers and the local community vote for what they think is the best value and the best Shiraz on the day. And basically it's a really good fun day, and everyone wines and dines during the day and has a good time. It's an excellent South Australian event, and for all those that have come and supported us over the years, I'd particularly like to thank them for their support. Let's look forward to another 20 plus years.
Well, welcome to the Edinburgh Great Shiraz Challenge 2013. Scott McDonald, you're the assistant winemaker at Edinburgh Wines.
Correct, yes.
Fantastic, welcome.
Thank you, good to be here.
That's great, and it's been a while since you've worked a Shiraz Challenge.
2 years ago I did my first one, so it was good to get that out of the way. I know what to expect now, and it's good to be here.
That's great, and we've got a full crowd today, 700 people in the tent. Torbreck took out a double header last year, winning both categories under and over $30 retail, the 2010 Catters and the 08 Factor. So, and you've been back-to-back winners in the $30 retail category for 2011 and 12. Are you going to do it again this year?
Absolutely, we're certainly trying our hardest. We've got the 2012 Woodcutters, which is drinking fantastic at the moment, and the 2009 Factor, which I think has been impressing and continuing to impress inside, so hopefully we can take it out again.
Good, we look forward to seeing the results.
Absolutely, interesting.
Yeah. So how important does the Shiraz Challenge factor into your Torbreck
It's a great way to meet customers and meet people in the industry, so it is important for us, and it's always good to challenge yourself against all the other Shirazes and see what's actually out there and how they stack up compared to our own product.
Well, thanks for being here today.
Thank you.
And we're going to let you get back to pouring some more wine.
Absolutely.
All right, thank you, Scott. Darius Pascal, welcome.
Thanks, Margot.
This is...
Again.
This is your 19th Edinburgh Shiraz Challenge out of 20. This year is the 20th anniversary.
It is, since 1993, since its early inceptions and the humble beginnings in the front bar.
Wow, that's a journey, isn't it?
It's been a journey, that's for sure. For sure.
So, what are your insights into the success of the Edinburgh Shiraz Challenge?
It's quite funny actually, because I think back in 1993, Shiraz was not in fashion. Everyone was talking cool climate. Everyone was drinking lots of green Cabernet, and Shiraz was a bit of the unfashionable baby. And suddenly it's grown into this Aussie icon. It's been fun watching it evolve.
So the first event, how many people do you think we had?
Probably 150.
Really? And now we sold out this event in 2.5 hours, 700 people. That's amazing, and we could have easily sold those tickets again.
Well, I think the big part of the success has been the organisation of the day. It runs like clockwork, doesn't it? So,
it does.
As I said, from humble beginnings in the front bar to suddenly an aircraft hangar behind us.
Yeah, exactly.
It's epic.
Now, also too, you're here again today, even though you don't have a Shiraz wine in the challenge yourself.
No, I've been caught up for favours.
That's great. It's lovely to have you here. Well, you've been here as an employee.
Yes.
A distributor.
Yes.
And now you're a winemaker?
No, principal.
A principal? But no Shiraz portfolio?
No Shiraz.
Is that going to change anytime soon?
No, we're Cabernet people.
Ah, right.
We're Cabernet and Riesling people. Watch this space.
Well, that's a challenge for us then, isn't it?
There will be. Here comes the Great Cabernet Challenge next year.
We'll think about that one.
Look forward to it.
All right. Thanks, Darius.
Thanks, Margot.
Okay.
Cheers.
All right. Well, John DeVal, welcome to the Edinburgh Shiraz Challenge.
Nice to be here, Margot.
That's great. John, this is your 40th anniversary as a winemaker.
Yeah, 40 vintages. You know, I try and say that very quickly these days.
I bet you do. And how many years have you been involved in the Shiraz Challenge?
Well, I've forgotten actually. It's quite a few, but since I've been running my own family wine company, I've been to most of them, I think. But that's probably the last sort of 5 or 6 years.
Right.
But in the Penfolds days, I was here as well.
And I believe they used to have a special range tasting in the early days in the hotel itself. Were you ever involved in one of those?
Yeah, I remember doing one of those. Actually, I've done a few functions here over the years. They've always been great events.
Yeah, definitely. Well, and today you're showcasing not only your Barossa wines, John DeVal wines, but also wines that you produce from around the globe, which is really exciting.
It is actually. I mean, I've worked in the Barossa and other areas, obviously when I was at Penfolds in Southport. But the opportunity to make wine in other parts of the world, I haven't had that opportunity before. So when I was invited, people flew me to Chile and to Washington State. I just fell in love with the potential. I mean, they're really exciting parts of the world, producing different wines. I mean, the last thing I'm trying to do is take a Barossa recipe and make Barossa wines in another part of the world. It's all about really respecting the terroir, the differences that you find from the different soils, climate, different terroir in different parts of the world.
Wonderful. And they're both on tasting today.
They are indeed.
The Pangea from
Chile and Sequoia from Washington State.
Well, I think everyone's in for a treat today. And have you seen, have people, do they really gravitate towards you because of your history? Do you think that they see you and go, oh, we've got to try your wine?
Because obviously you guys do a fantastic job of selling your wine here, so they know a little bit about your wine.
Yeah.
So, but yes, it's good to catch up. I mean, some people have been customers for a long time and know me from the Penfolds days, so it's a good opportunity to catch up with people I haven't seen for a while also.
Oh, that's good. Good. Well, thank you for being here today, and enjoy the rest of the afternoon. The sun's come out, which is lovely.
Yeah.
And we'll go and taste some more Shiraz wine.
Will do.
Great.
Cheers, mate.
Thanks, John.
Thank you.
Paula. Thank you. I believe this is your first Shiraz Challenge.
It is.
And what do you think so far?
Little small event, not much happening.
I hope you've been facetious.
I have.
Yeah.
No, it's great. It's amazing.
Oh, it's amazing.
And what
Great variety.
terrific. And have you experienced anything like this before? Have you been to one of the
Not like this.
Not like this. Not with hundreds of Shiraz. Just waiting to have a little drink.
It's nice getting tips from other people who are tasting.
Oh, good.
Yeah. The girls were doing an Eden Valley run for a while.
Yes, we
Yeah.
were.
On the
Yeah.
Eden Valley.
Based on the advice of another patron. Yes.
Yeah. We had a Coonawarra session for a little bit, but that really needs a plate of cheese, I think.
So could you just
If you could organise something like that.
Well, we can just go down to the kitchen. They're selling cheese plates.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, so we haven't got
It
that
doesn't
far
stop.
yet.
And there's also little sliders as well.
Oh, all right. Let's go down there.
Mini burgers.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
See, it's got everything.
Absolutely.
Well done,
Well done.
Edinburgh sellers.
Are you enjoying the day today?
Loving it.
Fantastic.
Great. Are you new to the Edinburgh Shiraz Challenge? Yes.
Time opportunity. Yeah.
And what do you think of it?
An intimidating amount of red wine. We're doing our best to get through.
Value for money.
Probably good QPR.
Quality to price ratio.
Fantastic. That's good. And And any hot tips?
Yes.
Yangara.
Yangara.
Okay.
And the mother's milk second drop.
Second, 2%.
First drop,
2%.
2%.
Mother's Milk.
Very good. Oh, that's great. So you motion today, right?
Yes. Yes,
Yeah,
we
we're
do.
circling wines.
It's been an excellent day.
And the lamb sliders are also amazing.
Ah, good. Thank you for that.
Eating's not cheating, they say.
That's it. It's not. No, it's qualification.
Exactly.
That's right. Well, I'll let you get back to it.
Thank you.
Andy and Susie, welcome to the Edinburgh Shiraz Challenge.
Thank you, Margaret.
Now, I believe you have been to every Shiraz Challenge.
I think we missed the first one, but other than that, yeah, we've been pretty much to every other one.
That's amazing. Well done. That's a strong constitution.
Well, it's hard to avoid. It's such a good day.
And there's so much to be enjoyed
Yeah,
as well, definitely.
absolutely.
Exactly. And has this one differed from previous Shiraz challenges at all?
The audience is slightly different this year. There's always been a very interesting people watching experience, I must say.
Okay.
I think this year, and probably because tickets went so quick, everybody is very wine orientated rather than just being here for the day.
Okay.
And
That's
a lot of the people we've spoken to, everyone's been focused on wine, varieties, regions. Everyone's quite happy. They're very well educated, so that's what you want. It's a good experience.
And what about the representation?
Fabulous. Yeah, quite happy. Eden Valley gets my nod for today.
Well, that's the second one we've heard.
Yeah, I haven't spent a lot of time looking at Eden Valley wines. We love McLaren Vale. We are big fans of McLaren Vale, and Adelaide Hills, we're big fans of cool climate. Eden Valley's been actually a really good surprise. Enjoyed that, and it's been easy to find. The list has been great. We basically started early and went Eden Valley, Eden Valley, Eden Valley, Eden Valley.
French.
Very focused. French.
On French.
Eden Valley, Eden Valley, Eden Valley. Geelong. Geelong was
Right.
good. The Geelong wines are very good.
That's Nick Farr.
Nick Farr.
By
Yeah,
far?
the Nick Farr's.
Yes.
Actually, Nick Farr's got my 9 out of 10, almost
Yeah.
best in show so
Oh,
far.
fantastic.
Quite happy with those.
Oh, well, there's
Yep.
the heads up for you.
There's a heads up. Don't take it from me. Very good wines.
All right, well, we know where you'll be watching.
Yes, we will.
Great. Well, enjoy the rest of your afternoon.
Thank you, we will.
Thank you. Glad to see you here again. Cheers.
Always a pleasure.
Oh, you've got to go back for a refill.
Bye.